Joining us here on the Rich Eisen Show, one of the top young defenders in this league, getting set to chase around Geno Smith and stop that stout Seattle pass running attack on Monday Night Football of the New York Giants, Kayvon Thibodeaux. How are you, Kayvon?
Man, I'm good. I'm excited, man. I'm blessed.
How when you say excited, walk me through that. What do you mean? What are you excited
we just got
about?
another opportunity. You know, it's Monday Night Football. It's going to be a national stage, and, you know, we got an opportunity to make some plays.
And the way that you were performing on your last national stage at home, does that still stick in there? You want to wipe that out? Is what basically what you're saying?
Nah, man. I think it was, you know, we didn't get to have the outcome that we wanted, but, you know, every game is, you know, we're always focused on the next one.
Okay. And the next one, taking on Geno Smith and the Seahawks, the challenges they present to you, as you've seen on film all week long, is what?
The running game. You know, they got some great running backs, a nice duo. They got a great old line. And then, you know, the boo game, Geno knows how to, you know, roll out and, you know, dump it off, and he knows where to put the ball.
And you see something you can exploit on film so far?
I mean, just making plays. I think that, you know, stopping the run is going to be a key to the game. You know, if they don't get the running game going, then we'll get them in the longer situations, and they got to play. You know, you can't do all boot. You got to be able to do some dropbacks. So I think, you know, once we stop the run, we'll be able to get into a groove.
What's it like to have Wink Martindale as your defensive coordinator, Kayvon?
He's a great defensive coordinator. I think, you know, he's very poised, right? He keeps his composure in all situations, which, you know, is good for defense, you know, because if your leader is not nervous, then it gives you a little more leeway to go play.
And poised, interesting, because, you know, I've got young children in the house, Kayvon. Anytime he comes on the screen, I say, look away, because if you lip read, there's no earmuffs with the lip reading, Kayvon.
I mean, everybody shows a little emotion, but, you know, it's always about being poised when it comes to play call and when it comes to, you know, situations.
And so do you like how aggressive he is? You appreciate that?
Yeah, I think, you know, pressure breaks pipes. And he's a guy who understands that, you know, in this league, if you give guys too much time, they'll make great plays.
Okay. What's it like in that locker room right now at 1 and 2?
I think it's, you know, it's a family. It's really close. You know, we have to continue to focus on getting better and be critical of ourselves and, you know, just keep pushing.
What do you mean by be critical of yourselves? What do you mean by that?
Just understanding that, you know, we put ourselves in a situation of being 1 and 2. So understanding how to kind of dig ourselves out of that hole, which is really hard, but not really looking like we need to do anything different, right? Really focusing on those main kind of things that we got to do to get better.
What was it like at the locker room week 2, down at half, and then what you did in Arizona? Walk me through what the locker room was like there.
I think it's just passion. It's people understanding that, you know, we all got to do our individual jobs so that we can come together for the greater good and get the win. So, you know, the defense started to buckle down, the offense started to buckle down, and great players started to make great plays.
What's it like to be Saquon's teammate? What do you got for me there?
I mean, it's amazing. He just got on chess, so I've been whipping him on the chessboard a little bit. But, yeah, it's really dope. I mean, he's a great player. He's a competitor. He's a guy who, you know, wants to be great. He wants to go win a Super Bowl. So, you know, loving his energy, and, you know, he's a true leader.
Chess, like the actual game chess is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, is there a board, or are you playing it online?
Nah, it's a board.
It's a board. So, okay. So who was the one who was into chess? You, him, both, same time?
I think I've been playing it the longest, but a lot of guys started getting into it recently. So we're kind of forming a little chess club. Just something to do in the locker room.
Who else is in the chess club? The Giants chess club?
That's a couple guys. I know Sterling Shepard plays, Dory Jackson, Leonard Williams, Ben Bredesen plays.
Okay.
A couple other guys.
I noticed you keep the Duke guy out of there. You don't want any piece of Duke, right? You don't want your quarterback in there? Does Daniel not play?
No, Daniel, I don't know if Daniel plays. He might, but, you know, quarterbacks, everybody else has a little more off time than the quarterback does.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So chess, Are you the best one at it?
So far, I haven't played everybody, but right now, a lot of guys just started playing, so I've probably have the most experience.
I like it. So what do you like about it? What do you like?
It's a game of life, man. It's a game of football. You know, everything is about strategy. Everything is, you know, when you look at each individual piece, everybody has their own job, you know, so just kind of translating that to football, it's like I can't really focus on the offense. The offense can't really focus on the defense. Each individual player just has to contribute that the way they're asked to. So just continuing having that focus, and then understanding that no matter, you know, what the circumstance is, you got to be able to handle, you know, a course of events.
Okay. Your favorite piece is which? Which one's your favorite piece?
I would say a knight. A knight can jump over pieces, and I think a knight is the only piece that can protect the king from a queen. So if you have a knight and a king, and the other person has a queen and a king, you could still come out victorious.
So are you the knight of the Giants defense then, Kayvon Thibodeaux?
I would say that's pretty strategic to say. That was a good play. I think I'm kind of a Swiss Army knife. I feel like a knight is used in multiple ways.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm a guy who can be used in multiple ways and contribute.
If you haven't noticed, this part of our interview fascinates me. I love this. And so have you? Is there an NFL chess club? Do you know of anybody else who does this?
I know a couple guys who do play chess around the league. I know they're not that many, but there are a nice amount of guys who played around the league.
Because again, when you said it's like the NFL, you are not wrong. I mean, this is a sport where you better come with a neck up ability in this league. That you're obviously supremely physically talented, but you better be neck up because some other guys across the line of scrimmage are going to be figuring that stuff out too. And I wonder if that's an iron that sharpens iron that you're playing chess,
Definitely. It's actually funny. They say in chess, if you play against somebody better than you, it'll make you better. But if you play against somebody that's not as good as you, it'll make you worse. Right. So continuing to not let up. It's the same in this game. If you think you go into a game thinking that you're just going to beat a team, you'll play to their level. Right. And if you go in a game having the belief that you can beat a team, you'll rise to their level. So, it's all in the mind.
All right, Kayvon Thibodeaux here. A few more minutes left with the New York Giant pass rusher and defensive young stud in the National Football League. What did you make of your Oregon Ducks against Colorado, Kayvon? What'd you make about that one? Did you watch it?
That's kind of that's my alma mater. So I got to be honest. We never lost to Colorado when I was there, so I didn't really have too many worries about the game.
But it's Deion bringing his team in undefeated.
Yeah, Deion is a great coach and he has done great things,
yes.
But I think the turnover isn't as fast as everybody expected as far as, implementing the system or getting guys to, things like that. I think he'll be good eventually. I just think this year is too soon, and he's in a league where there are already guys who, teams have been developed.
What'd you make of Coach Lanning saying, they do it for clicks. We're fighting for wins. They fight for clicks. What'd you make of that one?
I mean, every coach just tries to come up with catchphrases to rally guys. I don't think it was the best catchphrase you could have came up with. But
okay.
I mean, as long as it got the guys hype and everybody understood the message behind it, yeah, I think it's a good thing.
Okay. And I see you had a degree in journalism advertising from the University of Oregon. What is that? What's that setting you up for, do you think?
That's just something I want under my belt. I think at the core, I'm a marketer. I'm an advertiser. When I feel like just as far as being able to in the business world.
Okay.
So it's just giving myself other options. Maybe I still do want to go into something. Maybe I want to still contribute to football or the mainstream media when I'm done with sports, but. I think it was just setting myself up to understand how things are sold and how things are, pushed into our face.
You're in the right city for that, on the right team for that. You got that in your mind? That sort of stuff?
It's something I got to dominate, if I'm being honest. That's all I've been really thinking about now is just continuously getting better to make plays. But, that's what I was thinking about in college, just as far as setting myself up for the future.
So how have you changed as the kid who was, at the combine? A lot of folks wondering you should have been working out. Seriously, and you remember how everyone was talking about you coming in, Kayvon?
Everybody just talks just to talk. So I wasn't really worried. I haven't changed since I got here. I'm still dominating my own space as far as off the field. But I think that if you ask me what is my focus this week, it's on Seattle.
Okay, very good. All right, Kayvon, let's do this more often. I'm terrible at chess, by the way. I'm terrible at it.
All it takes is practice.
Is that really what it is? Did you ever see? Did you ever see the Queen's
Gambit?
Better
in football.
You ever see that?
I have seen that.
What'd you think of that? What'd you think?
It was a great show. Great show. I loved how they depicted the chess and then the different decisions and sacrifices in life.
All right, let's do this. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll have like a player media chess off or something like that. We could do something like that.
Maybe.
You're not just saying that, are you? Or you're just saying
I probably am. I'm gonna be honest, I am. All right. All right, Rich, you have a good one.
Take care, Kayvon. You be well.
Yeah.
Kayvon
Yes,
Thibodeaux,
sir.
he's walking off. That's a walk-off right there, a mic drop right here on The Rich Eisen Show.